Good morning. Thank you for joining me in this morning mindfulness practice. Let's take a deep breath in and get our central nervous system to quiet down, to settle in to a relaxed, light, easy flowing mood, an easy mode. Find a place where you can be alone and completely relax. You are a creative being, and if you think you're not being creative, look around at everything that's going on in your life. You created it. Now you might reject that and say, I wouldn't create this chaos. I wouldn't create this fight. I wouldn't create this disease. But when you know that what comes into your experience is everything that you are in harmony with, everything you focus on, everything of a like energy that you have been vibrating, the energy you've been giving off has attracted to you everything that you're experiencing, everything that you want and everything that you don't want, and everything that's just there. That means knowing that if you relinquish control of how things have to be or should be, if you let go of what happened to you in the past instead of hanging on to it like a hot coal, you can create better experiences for yourself just by letting go of what it is that you don't want, what it is that's been bothering you, releasing and any negative have to, should, guilt, resentment, and allowing in the feeling of well being, the feeling that everything is going to be all right, the feeling that you are protected, you are safe, you are here on this earth to create a beautiful life, a life that you want to live. Over 100 years ago, William James said, he was a great student and teacher of human behavior, and he talked about potential. He said, compared to what we ought to be, we are making use of only a small part of our physical and mental resources. We live far within our limits. We possess powers that we fail to use. Thomas Edison demonstrated that we have tremendous potential. And he said, if we did all the things we are capable of doing, we would literally astound ourselves. During the lifetimes of William James and Thomas Edison, that kind of information was scarce. It would have They would have been criticized for thinking that they could do what they were about to do. There was an excuse for people to live in ignorance of the truth about the potential we all possess. But that was then. Today, not only are there all kinds of self-help books, they're on the top of the bestseller list. Everyone is looking for more, for bigger, for better. There's audio programs and seminars on human potential. You can turn your vehicle into a learning center by a simple decision and a modest investment. The greatest minds of the past are available to you. You can literally learn how to turn your wildest dreams into reality. Now, it doesn't mean pushing harder and doing more. It means taking the time to relax your body, to get away from the chaos and the anxiety and the fear, to quit suppressing your dreams, and to start to imagine what it would be like to live that way, to live the way you want. Let's take another deep breath in and settle in to relaxed state of being. You can literally learn how to turn whatever you desire, your wildest dreams, into reality. But first, you must think about what it is that you really want. You can develop the mental stamina to persist and move toward your goals in the face of obvious disaster. But it's not doing more. You might say, I already have a full day. I'm already working long hours. I already have too much. I'm overwhelmed. Well, that means in that state of being, you're never going to bring what you really want into your experience. There's no need for anyone to permit the economy to be an excuse for failing or for not trying or for not even beginning. You have limitless resources of potential and ability waiting to be developed. There is greatness that exists within you. You can learn starting today to be all that you are capable of being. And everything starts in the now moment. There's never any time better than the present. Always dream and shoot higher than you know you can do. Don't bother setting goals that you know how to do, or just to be a little bit better than your contemporaries or your predecessors. You want to try to bring forth the best version of yourself. Emily Dickinson said, I dwell in possibility. There are infinite possibilities. If you were to write a story and you think of an ending and you change the ending and you change it again and again and again, there is potential for infinite possibilities on how that story could end. You could take your life story and rewrite the ending, but not just, and they lived happily ever after, and not just a life of struggle and strain, and then an aha moment and joy just before death. What if you lived a life that you truly desired? What does fulfillment look like for you? Not just grinding out serving someone else's plan for making life better, but what is your plan for making your life the best version of you? How do you want to feel? Healthy, strong, active, fit? What are you doing to put yourself in that state of being? Are you recognizing that you're sitting all day long? What if you just programmed your watch or your phone or your alarm clock to go for a 5-minute walk every half hour, or to set aside an hour a day to relax, to recharge, to reset. Have you realized that when you push and push and push and grind and keep going and do one more thing, you get to the point of exhaustion, and that's when disease starts to set in. That's when you can feel disintegration. What if you started to set aside a time every day to refuel, to regenerate, to feel your best? Small habits can build on each other. Some people prefer to wake up an hour early and go to the gym and get it out of the way at 5 o'clock in the morning. You might want to take time instead of sitting and having lunch or running around doing errands, intentionally go for a walk, sign up for a gym membership and actually use it. Find an accountability buddy that you will make sure you're not going to let them down, which means you're going out and doing something physically active every day. Your body will thank you. It's not too late. It's not too late to start over. If you're still here, it's never too late, no matter how old you are. I know people who are weightlifting in their 80s because they realize they're going to live a longer, stronger, happier, more vibrant life if they take care of their body, if they move, if they're stronger. We don't want to just measure our days on this earth by how long we've lived, by the ticking of the clock. We've only just begun to find out anything at all about the universe and our place in it. Think about how things have changed in your lifetime. The vehicles now start with a push of a button. A few lifetimes ago, people didn't even know what automobiles were. You can get around planes, trains, automobiles, cars, trucks, now electric vehicles. Our world is still pretty primitive compared to what we are capable of doing in our lifetime. Think of future generations looking back on us, what we have, what we are, what we've done, the same way we look back on the 1920s or cavemen. Our modes of transportation will be just as obsolete as the first steam engine. But most incredible of all to future generations will be the way human beings of our time treated one another. You have potential for greatness. You have potential to turn chaos into calm, into deciding how you want to live your life. You are capable of doing anything you can visualize. It doesn't matter your age, your gender, your race, your previous life experience. Your future is based on the decisions you make. And it's never too late to begin something great. It might feel like you're trying to turn a steam engine around, trying to turn a cruise ship around, but it doesn't mean it can't happen. You want to consult your hopes and dreams not your fears, not your worries and doubts, not about your frustrations or unfulfilled. You have unfulfilled potential. Pope John the 23rd said, concern yourself not with what you tried and failed in, but with what is still possible for you to do. Trust yourself. Create the kind of self that you will be happy to live with all the rest of your life. Make the most of yourself by fanning the tiny inner sparks of possibility into flames of achievement. William Shakespeare said, there are more things in heaven and earth than are dreamt of in your philosophy. So find a quiet place where you can be alone and completely relax. Get emotionally involved with the idea of being totally relaxed. Let your body become very light and your mind free flowing. Take a deep breath in and let that go. When you feel clear and free, allow an image to form on the screen of your mind of something that you really would love to achieve, a lifestyle that you would prefer, a fulfilling occupation that you really desire, a relationship that would mean more to you than anything else. How does it feel now that this is true? You've accomplished it. Be aware of how you feel already attaining the goal, already living that way, already having what you desire. Feel the pride that flows through you in having accomplished whatever it is that you want. How does it feel? Depending on the image that you have in your mind and in your heart, are you stronger, healthier, vibrantly happy, feeling like you could take on the world, enjoying the work that you do, knowing that you make a difference, enjoying everything that you've worked so hard to accomplish? It's yours now. Are you sharing it with loved ones? Have you made a difference in your community? Have you made peace with your family? Are you enjoying the most special relationships? Feel the pride that flows through you in having achieved that which you set out to accomplish. When you feel this picture is clear, what is it, this deep desire that you have? And it's already done. It's yours. It's here. It's now. Let that feeling wash over your entire being. there is a place. You've already accomplished it. You've already attained it. You're already at that place. You're there. You've reached the destination. You are so happy, loved, respected. A total feeling of well-being is washing through you. You are content. You are feeling the freedom that comes with having the time and the money to enjoy this. When you feel this picture is clear, you're totally involved. You know what it feels like. You know what it looks like. Whatever you're going after, it's already accomplished. And take the time to write a detailed description of the picture that you created in your mind. You've built the image, whether it's a personal goal, a health goal, a fulfillment in relationship or work. Why are you here? What do you want to create? Be as descriptive as possible. Write down this image and on a daily basis, call this image to mind and spend time visualizing it, getting into the vibrational, energetic feeling of already being there, already being that person that has that fulfillment. You've been empowered. You know there are infinite possibilities. You know you have infinite potential because you are an infinite spark of divine energy living in your body, co-creating your life with infinite intelligence, with God. You might ask, what would you have me do today? And sit quietly and wait for the answer. And then whatever comes from your higher knowing, write that down and take action on it. That will lead you to the next step to create your beautiful life goal, your someday goal, whatever you truly desire. As you're working towards that, you feel awesome, fulfilled, well-being, at ease, creating what you want. Write it down in the present tense as if it's already here. And please only use positive language. Don't write what you don't want. Write how happy and grateful you are now that your dream, the fulfillment is here. Tell me how it feels. Tell me how it looks. Write down whatever your heart desires. You don't have to know the how. You just have to know what you want. Write down the wildest possibility for your life that excites you. Now you have something written down that you want more than anything, something that excites you, something that you know you love, whatever is the wildest possibility that you can imagine that you know would make you fulfilled, happy, at ease, content. You've written it down. Now carry that with you throughout the day. Create a wonderful day and jot down anything that comes to mind that would help you attain your goal. I promise you, in this vibrational energy of it already being done, already lived, already complete, you will get different ideas. The key is to start to take action so that as you act differently, you see different reactions from the universe. And then your life starts to change and move in the direction of your goal. Thank you for joining me in this morning mindfulness practice. Create a wonderful day. Keep practicing feeling this way. And I'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 7. Thank you.